Hi everyone, my name is Siti Nushaira binti Muhammad Khairuddin. Today I'll be sharing my personal reflection on the first 5 key topics of organizational behavior and how I have actually seen these theories happen in real life throughout my study and work experience. Topic 1: Introduction to Organizational Behavior. Organizational behavior helps us to understand how people behave at work individually and in groups. It's about improving performance, motivations, and relationship in organizations. I've experienced organizational behavior concept in both my admin and retail jobs, where teamwork, communications, and leadership really matters. To me, organizational behavior isn't just a theory, it is what happens every day at work. When I was as an admin in production kitchens, I had to deal with different personalities such as chef, supplier, and staff. Understanding behavior and communication make things smoother. And that's the real side of organizational behavior to me. Attitude and job satisfactions. Attitude affects how we see our job and how motivated we feel. Job satisfaction grows when we feel respect, appreciate, and part of a team. I noticed my job satisfaction was higher when my supervisor trusted me and gave me feedback. When I worked in retail at Sogo, my attitude changed depending on how my team and my supervisor treated me. If they give me positive comments or help during busy hours, I felt more satisfied and motivated. That's exactly what organization behavior says. Attitude and job satisfactions are linked. Personalities and value. Based on the big 5 personality models, this is how I see myself. Openness, constitutiveness, extroversions, agreeableness, neuroticism. Openness. I am open to learning new things, but I still prefer structure and clear instruction. Constitutiveness. I score high here. I am organized, responsible, and I like to plan ahead. Extroversions. I am moderately outgoing and I enjoy interacting with people, although I also value my personal space. Agreeableness. I am very cooperative and I avoid conflict with prefer harmony in any groups. Neuroticism. I am generally calm, but I do tend to overthink sometimes. This combination affects how I behave in group work. For example, my height consequences often make me take the lead in organizing tasks, while my agreeableness make me focus on maintaining good relationship with others. My values also shape how I behave. My instrumental value or daily principles include responsibility, kindness, and discipline. These values guide my actions. For example, responsibility and discipline make me complete tasks early, while kindness influences how I communicate with others, always trying to respect their feelings. Topic 4: Perceptions and individual decision making. Perception is how we interpret situations and people, sometimes wrongly. Decision making can be affected by our impression, error, or assumptions. I learned this when I misjudged a co-worker's attitude before understanding their situations. There was a time that I thought one colleague was lazy because they always come late. Later, I found out they had to travel far and take care of family in the morning. That experience taught me not to jump to conclusions. Perceptions can be misleading. Motivations from concept to applications. I am motivated by both self-determination theory and goal-setting theory. According to SDT, I feel motivated when I have the control over my tasks and when learning contributes to my personal growth rather than just for external rewards. At the same time, Goal setting theory applies to me because I stay focused and productive by setting clear weekly or daily goals. For example, I use checklists and planning tools to manage my academic workload effectively. Together, this approach helps me to stay organized, self-aware, and driven in both my studies and personal development. What I've learned throughout these reflections, I learned several important things about myself. I understand my personality better, especially how considerate and agreeable I am. I am more aware of my bias and perceptions error. I know what motivates me and how to keep myself focused. And I have learned how to communicate and collaborate more effectively. Organizational behavior has helped me to grow into a more self-aware and thoughtful person. In conclusion, this reflective assignment has shown me that organizational behavior is not just an academic subject, it is something that relates directly to everyday life. By connecting to organizational behavior theories to my own experience, I was able to understand myself more deeply, recognize how my behavior affects the people around me. Organizational behavior helped me to see that my personality, value, attitude, and motivations all play an important role in how I work with others. I understand why I naturally take certain roles in group work, why I prefer structured tasks, and how my positive attitude influences my performance. Most importantly, this reflection taught me how to apply organizational behavior concepts to improve myself. I am more aware of my perception theory. I make decisions more carefully and I communicate more thoughtfully. These skills are not only useful in academic settings but will also be valuable in my future workplace. Overall, organizational behavior has helped me to grow into a more self-aware, responsible, and effective individual. I believe this understanding will guide me in becoming a better team member, a better communicator, and eventually a better professional.